Welcome to Whiskey and Whiskers Podcast. This is your host, Chop.
Gator.
Chris.
Blake.
And this is episode 2, version X.
Fuck you.
Version X, does that mean it's going to be like X-rated?
Triple X
Smashing
rated.
Crotches.
Whoa, triple X, that's serious, man.
Is that a band name? Smashing Crotches?
Should be.
Smashing
What was
Squashes.
the other band name that we had? Oh, Cheers for Beer. Beers for Cheers.
Beers for Cheers, yeah. That'd be good.
Unsolicited dick pics.
All right, let's
Speaking
see
of
what's in the box.
Yeah. Yeah, so speaking of unsolicited dick pics, those are now illegal in Texas.
Yeah, stop sending those to me, Blake.
Up to a $500 fine.
So
Today,
you're telling me
guys, by the way, we're drinking Southern Comfort Original, something that it's not very usual for our show, but I'm surprised we haven't had it on here yet.
Are you just trying to liquor us up for your picture
Yep.
extravaganza?
Maybe
So you
you'll
can
send me
send
some
us-
dick pics later.
this is right up there with picking ancient age on another hot fucking day.
See, that's the thing, though, is I think they have to be unsolicited, and I think right now you're soliciting your dick pics by trying to get us liquored up.
Yeah, but what you're saying though is like now, surprise porn is you like can actually get in legal trouble for that.
I don't think surprise porn, but I think if I snapped a picture of my dick and sent it to you, and you didn't ask for it, then I could get fined up to $500.
I didn't ask to see that other dude's dick either.
Yeah,
Surprise
so what
porn.
if it... No, because if I took a picture of your dick and then sent it to someone unsolicited,
Yeah.
it's still an unsolicited dick pic.
True.
But it's your dick,
But it's not my dick. That's the point, right?
so you don't get in trouble.
So you can't send... That's what I'm saying. It has to be across the board. No, you're not allowed to text dick pics
To somebody unless they ask for
unless they ask for them.
I don't get it. So what's the law then? You can't just send it to anybody? So I have this mass email I'm getting ready right now.
Unsolicited. That's the key.
Oh.
That's the
Yeah.
key here.
So if somebody pays you for it, you can do it. Right?
How do they know if it's solicited?
it. I'm sure that they can go through the conversation that you had with somebody.
Yeah.
Via text?
Yeah.
Or audio. They're
You want to
always
have it
listening.
all black and white recorded somehow? Either it's audio
You have to get her
or
to sign a
document.
waiver?
Yeah. Well, no, I think they can go back and
Everything's
look through the
recorded.
conversation. Yeah.
You just have to be like, "Hey Alexa, what the fuck did that bitch say?"
You were on your cell phone at the corner of
Yeah, but what if they're
183
solicited,
and
but they're solicited via phone? Like phone call.
phone sex,
Not.
They're listening too.
phone pics?
Yeah. They're listening.
You just got to record it?
Yeah.
You don't even get. They're already recording it. You don't have to even record it.
What if they're recording us right now?
You
They
just,
are.
Just
Wait,
Google it, bro.
We're recording us
We're
right
being
now.
recorded?
Whiskey and Whiskers podcast. Google it, bro. You're gonna hear the whole conversation we're having
Guys,
right now.
we're being recorded right now.
Fuck,
Y'all are
dude.
fucking sheep if you don't realize this.
Dude, quit messing around about that. They're gonna hear you talking about it. and it's
So,
gonna be some
like,
serious shit.
you think Tinder's gonna go out of business?
No. Not at all.
Hey,
I think some people are going to get fined on Tinder.
And I'm also curious, is it just dick pics? Like, are they discriminating against unsolicited dick pics?
Yeah.
I think so. I would have to read the law, but from what I understand, it was unsolicited dick pics.
And what parts of the dick exactly?
They actually use the term
I need
dick pics.
specifics. Like, can I send unsolicited scrotum pics?
What if it's just like an extreme close up of the side and you can't tell what it is?
What about taint? Is taint legal?
Yeah, that's not a dick.
Look at this neck hair I have.
No. So it is phrased in a gender neutral way. It says the new law makes sending unsolicited pictures of uncovered intimate parts a misdemeanor published by
Ooh, intimate parts.
Back of my knee, intimate.
punishable by a fine of up to $500.
Huh.
But it does discriminate against men specifically, saying the law also prohibits sending unwelcome photos of covered genitals of a male person that are in a discernibly turgid state.
So you can't send it in a cocksock either.
Yeah.
No hard cocks. That's a big no-no.
But even soft cocks.
And if you can tell it's hard through your
Soft
panties.
cocks and a sock cock? Or
Well,
a cock
let's
sock?
be real though. The law never would have passed if
Soft
they
cock
were like,
socks.
"Hey, you're not allowed to send like boobs in a wet T-shirt."
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would be like, "Nah, get that shit out of here."
That's called a wet t-shirt contest, Blake. Come on, man.
I was
Don't let
just
it out of
walking
the
by here and oops, there's boobs.
Jesus Christ, it's porn.
Dude, that's kind of like that. There's this lady in Australia who's suing her neighbor for barbecuing in the backyard.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
a vegan.
Yeah, now there's like...
The whole community is like organizing a barbecue outside of her house.
I mean, why not? If they can shut bands down for
What?
sound ordinance, like
She can
Wait,
smell the...
What's
up?
that's how they're violating her personal space is
Uh-huh.
they're
smell?
barbecuing in their backyard and
she can
making
smell
her
the
backyard smell
wood
like
and-
barbecue.
And meat. And,
Are vegans against burning wood?
Yeah, because it's an
Probably.
animal and you shouldn't...
Fucking
use
tree
other
huggers,
things.
bro. Get it?
But they're totally cool with like dumping mountains and mountains worth of coal into the air.
Yeah, dude, as long as I get a brand new
So they
iPhone
can-
11.
Nuke their soy burgers.
Yeah, dude. iPhone 11s, dude. They want to be able to post it and talk about it.
You know,
I don't know. So
they drive the cars with the leather seats.
I mean, I guess it's kind of like playing loud music in your backyard,
Yeah.
right? Like you're still kind of being a dick, but
What if
But
you're
there's
smoking
already
cigarettes
laws
in your
against that
backyard?
though. Like there's noise ordinances.
that's what
and
I'm
shit.
saying.
It's the
kind
same
of
thing as a
thing.
noise ordinance. Yeah.
Just a smell ordinance.
It's
I think
the
of
smell
a
ordinance.
barbecue ordinance.
It's like the, you can't reheat fish in the company microwave. Like, it's just a big no-no. Don't do that shit.
Is that kind of like don't dip your pen in the company ink?
Yeah, don't fuck the payroll.
Yeah.
Let's take a shot.
Let's go. Oh, man.
Southern discomfort.
Paper cuts are a thing now. at the table.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
No.
High school.
Oh, fuck. That's
Hell yeah.
it's like
Southern
drinking
Comfort.
NyQuil.
Oh, that is like drinking NyQuil.
All right, we'll review it later. I don't know. So, what's the whiskey and whisker stance on dick pics?
Solicited.
I love them.
I'm gonna say, I don't think I've ever sent an unsolicited dick pic except to like my friends. And I
mean-
honestly, I didn't even send them a dick pic.
You stole their phone and took a picture of it and
Yeah.
saved it as their screensaver.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's not really sending it. So that's still okay, right? That's still cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
I mean,
definitely sent it to like the ICE, in case
That's
of
definitely-
emergency contacts.
That's definitely it's definitely
Mom and wife.
a creed of like 20 to 25-year-old males sending fucking dick pics.
Does Craigslist count? Because I've done that a lot, dude. Just fucking put it out there.
Well, I think at that point they're searching for it. Like they have to click on the link, right?
Oh, so it's solicited.
Yeah.
You have to put a disclaimer that's like, "Hey, this is my dick.
This is a solicited dick.
Only click on this if you're soliciting dick."
Yes. Is that like surrendering or saluting dick?
And you also can't send like bulge. What if you inadvertently send bulge? You know?
Can I pinch my nipple through my T-shirt and send a picture of that?
No, that's intimate. Well, no, because that
They didn't
part
call
of,
that out.
that part of the rule was just specific to dick pics, right?
Yeah.
That's like they didn't call it marijuana in the new
Yeah, but there's
marijuana law.
totally inadvertent like Freddie Mercury. That picture of Freddie Mercury, dude. You can clearly see his dick in his pants. That's what
That's
everyone
gross,
loves
bro.
about that pic.
That's gross, bro. Don't talk about that shit.
Is he gonna get in trouble for that? Like,
Sure.
if you send a picture of yourself, and you can just, I mean,
Bro, now you're talking about other people's dicks. Nobody wants to see that. We're talking about
Dude,
our-
if
No,
they
I'm
can
talking
if they can go back in time and get people in trouble for all the
No,
dick
no,
pics
I'm just
they
using that
all
as an
sent
example.
prior to the law,
I'm
that's
using
fucked
that as
up.
an example that you can take a picture and you can
But I think
inadvertently send a discernible intimate part through clothing.
Hell, it's on New York Times,
You know
dude.
how to imprison 1/3 of the population is make that law and then make it retroactive to where you can go and arrest everybody that sent a dick pic ever.
Why would you do that?
Take over the world.
Why?
Oh.
Take all the dick
But yeah,
pics
all
in the
right.
world.
So personal connection to this. Like I was on swim team for a long time. If somebody took a picture of me while I was on the diving block and sent it to my girlfriend at the time,
Uh-huh.
is that
block.
an unsolicited?
Somebody being you?
Yeah.
You're like, dude, I could totally make out my dick in this picture.
Yeah.
Did you take a picture of my dick while I was on the diving board? What the fuck?
It was cold.
No, it's that's not how it goes down at all. You're like, bro, take a picture of me when I'm on the diving board.
Take a
Try
picture-
and get my dick.
Take my
Because then I'm going to send it as, hey, look, I'm at a swim meet today to every chick I know.
Yeah.
Enhance. Enhance.
Photoshop too.
You need to pay for this upgrade.
Spelled with 2 D's for a double dose of pimping.
So, yay or nay? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs down, dude. This is lame.
Thumbs down against the rule or thumbs down against dick pics? We have to decide what we're talking about here.
Oh,
Against the rule.
both.
Against the rule, okay.
Both.
Yeah. Dick pics are lame, dude. You want to see live action shit. You just got to whip it out.
Now, dick video? I don't think they specified on that one.
No video, man.
Just
Just
a
live action,
14-minute
dude.
video.
It's like theater.
You're like vacuuming through the first 13 minutes and 30 seconds. Jesus Christ, it's
Then
pouring.
whip it out and nut in 30 seconds.
Vacuuming your living room on salvia. And at the end, you fucking whooping it
Oh,
out.
man, I could see that going wrong.
Sounds like a
Vacuuming on
Japanese.
salvia?
Well, not just that, but like smoking a bunch of salvia and then you just like pull your pants down.
Yeah, now that shit's illegal. With a capital E. Illegal, man. You
I just want
to
to say, that shit should be illegal.
A salvia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're crossing lines, bro.
Spirit world.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a good liquor
I think
store.
I think I'm down with the unsolicited the ban of unsolicited dick pics, but that has to be a real easy hurdle to overcome. Like,
Hey, want to see my cock?
Imagine trying to like manage that.
What
like,
about unsolicited? Like, hey, want to see my cock?
Yeah, can you
Like,
just
where do
say
we
that?
draw the line here?
I think it said just pictures.
yeah, I feel like you should be allowed to do that.
what if they make
How
it?
is that not more offensive than a picture of my cock?
Because, well, as soon as you start making it illegal to ask for consent, then you're going to run into a whole other bunch of problems.
Yeah, how do you initiate that conversation at that point if you don't send a picture up front? Because people want to know what's going on, man. You know,
You got to let them know what you're about.
The people need to know.
you got to put the ruler in there and shit, like quarters if you got them. It's like 4.25 in quarters, man. They stack sideways.
I don't know. That's just polite, right? Like, instead of being like, "Oh, here's my dick," you're like, "Hey, do you want to see my dick?" She's like, "All right." And you're, okay. And you send it. Boom. Problem solved.
Then you're busted.
This really isn't gonna slow down dick pics that much. I don't think.
No, probably not.
They're just gonna build a backlog in the district attorney's office of dick pics they got to prosecute, and then they're just gonna not even pay attention to the law anymore.
That being said, though, ladies and gentlemen, don't send dick pics. That's really not a good strategy. Because once you send it, it's out there. It's not even yours anymore.
Yeah.
Like, that belongs to the internet now.
Gross.
And it can be used in whatever way. Like, the last thing you want to see is, your dick dressed up like a fucking Rick and Morty Pickle Rick or something,
Yeah.
But your
hot
dick.
dog or something. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
so
alongside with the dick pic law, there's a handful of other ones they made.
This is Texas, everybody. Texas.
They made the tobacco age 21.
Yeah, that happened.
That went into effect. They also made it to where it's
how are high school kids going to smoke on campus?
I know, it's fucked. They also made it
Gotta
legal.
go off campus.
They made it legal to carry brass knuckles.
Good.
Not steel knuckles, not iron knuckles.
Yeah, it's got to be brass.
Titanium. That's still illegal. You can't have those with a capital E.
What else? Stealing packages off of somebody's porch is now a felony.
State jail felony.
Dude,
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Hell
That
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Fuck those people. Is that not one of the best subcategories of videos to watch? Is those
my god.
the justice porn where people like steal a package and get hit by a car or something?
Yeah, or they put like a bomb inside
The people
of it.
baby trap them with fucking flower bombs.
A glitter bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so cool because they put the cameras in there and they get home and they're
Yeah.
just like, fuck, man. It's so awesome. And they're like, you're on the internet now, bitch.
Yeah, that's good times.
Yeah.
Dude,
we should
that-
encourage that behavior.
That's almost
Yeah,
as good
definitely.
as scam baiting, dude. Oh, my God.
The internet scammers.
Yeah.
And then you bait them into
Yeah, to fucking their time off on you.
just keep them on the phone for as long as you can.
Yeah.
It's like fishing. Like, you want to keep them on the line as long as you can.
Get
Dude,
the
these days,
fight.
every person is a potential camera. There's cameras everywhere. People who are still doing stupid crimes like that deserve to get fucked up.
Dude, so I've never fucked with a scam baiter like me personally on a call or whatever with them. However, I have gotten pulled over and wasted as much of a cop's time as I possibly could.
That's fucked up. But you
Nah.
got to tell us about it.
No, yeah, that makes sense. Because I'm not saying you should always treat them with respect, right? Because, they'll shoot you if you don't.
Right.
But treating them with respect and moving really slow are two different things.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I got to get my wallet. It's in my pocket. Hold on.
I got to pick my
It's
butt
like raining
up.
outside.
Yeah. You just hope it starts raining.
Tornado.
No, dude, so all right, I got
This is Texas. It
I got
doesn't
pulled
rain
over
here.
on July 4th one time. And like it's a no refusal weekend, right? In Austin.
Which is like every weekend now.
Yeah, you can't refuse a breathalyzer. If you refuse, then they can draw your blood. Like you can't get out of getting your blood alcohol level tested. So I got pulled over on 4th of July, stone cold sober, and I was on my way somewhere where I was gonna go drink, but like I had been DDing for somebody earlier the night, like
Yeah.
was stone cold sober, drove people around, and then was heading to where I was gonna go hang out, and I was gonna stay there for the night. I wasn't even gonna drive like drunk or anything. Got pulled over, got pulled over on the way. And the entire process took 40 minutes.
Oh, my God.
Like, from the time that they fucking turned their lights on to the time that I drove off. Like, solid over 30 minutes for sure. Without a doubt.
Oh, man.
They tried to do the whole, like, oh, we want to get a breathalyzer from you. And I was like, why? Well, what did I do that made you think that I'm drunk right now? And they rattle off some bullshit, and then I'm like, oh, I'm not drinking. Like I don't think that you have any reason to think that I'm drunk right now. So I argued with them about that.
The problem with that, though,
I'm actually not doing anything wrong right now. Fuck you.
the problem with that is so many people do that shit. Like, what is the?
They get the cameras out. They're like, "Yeah, fuck you. I know my rights."
I wouldn't even try. I wouldn't even try to do.
Am I being detained? Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Don't be the. I'm
a sovereign citizen.
I
maritime law. That's boats, right?
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Are you going to the lake, bitch?
I really wasn't even trying to do that. I was just trying to waste their fucking time, and it worked. They spent.
Well, as long as they're fucking with you, they're not fucking with someone else.
Yeah.
So.
More power to you. Fighting the good fight.
Yeah.
That's what I see. Every time I see a cop and he's not fucking with me, I'm like, better you than me, man.
Oh, dude. And all right, so this wasn't me, but I did know somebody that did this. At the college that I went to, the police force was known for being a little over aggressive with pulling people over and just trying to give out tickets and stuff. So a couple of my friends rode around in a car just driving around campus, and they had the windows rolled up and were just chain smoking cigarettes. So the whole car got filled with smoke, and they got pulled over, and they let it out, and like didn't have any drugs on them or anything. But the cops pulled them over, and were like, dude, took them over an hour where they were searching the car.
See, that's
and brought
kind of a
dogs
dick move. I'm
for sure.
I'm not hating on them because cops are totally dicks more than those people are probably. But that's like the people, dude. I totally support gun ownership. I do, but those guys that walk around with like
an AR downtown.
Yeah, just walking down the sidewalk. Come on, dude. You're being a dick.
They go to Walmart just after there's a shooting. And
just
like,
to be
really,
a dick. You're being a dick.
Yeah.
You're asking for bullshit.
And being a dick unsolicited is illegal now. So
yeah. And sending a picture of it, super illegal. So don't be a dick and send pictures of it to anybody because it's illegal.
All right, I got one. Look, so you're fucking with the cop or whatever. Or no, you're watching a video of someone else fucking with the cop. Doesn't matter. And someone walks through the room and you go, hey, bro, check this out. And you hold up your phone and show them, right? You're being a dick, right?
Yeah.
I think you should really any unsolicited waste of my time on your phone it's a dick move. It should be against the rules.
Social cues, man.
What's your name again?
I don't want to like if I'm walking to the bathroom and someone's like, "Hey, dude, check this out," and I'm in my head, I'm like, "All right, he's gonna show me a picture of his dick or something." Yeah. And then they hold their phone up and it's a 14-minute fucking video of whatever the fuck, dude. I did not sign up for a 14-minute video while I was walking to the bathroom.
Was it the?
I think there's some common courtesy there. Like, you keep it under 3 if you're showing somebody some random shit.
Dude, that's way too long. I got shit to do. 3 minutes?
Was it the 14?
It better be a picture or a 3-second video.
Also, like, it should be something, like, that you think that they would like. I don't know. I'm down for video sharing. I like watching funny videos and shit.
But send it to me, and I'll watch it on my time. That's how you go about that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
I don't know, because you send it and motherfuckers don't watch it.
I've had some good times too, where like I was sitting across the table from somebody and we were just sitting back and forth, like showing each other memes and shit. Like,
yeah,
like we were just.
But if you're sharing that moment, then fine, whatever. You know,
me and Chop do that shit all day at work.
Yeah,
unsolicited though. I think that's the key.
Yeah, dude. I come out. I see some funny shit. I'll come out of my office, go into the warehouse, and be like, "Hey, Chop, here's."
Maybe that's what it. See, I can't relate. I don't get a whole lot of unsolicited dick pics, but I do get unsolicited like just fucking bullshit. And I don't have time for that. It's a waste of my time.
Yeah.
It's offensive.
You're a perpetrator of this, though.
Nah, dude.
You're the king of surprise porn.
What are you talking? I've never once done that.
Yes,
Never. No, don't fucking put me on blast. No way. I've never done that.
Chop.
I can't recall a specific time, so I can't call them out.
No.
Yeah, you and
I see how
Blake
it
have a
is.
special.
I see how it is.
Never. I've never sent. I'll send a meme. But no,
I'm not
I don't
making
do
it
that
up. You've sent surprise porn before.
shit. No way.
Yeah.
That's the group text.
We have another homie that does that too.
I don't know. I'm just saying a video should be, if you're going to show me a video, it should be realistically 10 seconds or less, right?
Yeah, something quick to the point.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't want to see anything. 30 seconds is too fucking long. I'm doing something.
That 14
Unless
minute,
we're just sitting around and watching videos
14
together.
minutes is excessive.
the 14-minute video of the guy vacuuming his living room on salvia and then taking a dick pic at the end, like that's way too long to see all that shit. It's stupid.
Or a song. Someone's like, hey, dude, listen to this. Dude, I'm totally down to listen to your song, but you just like...
You can't block me from what I'm trying to...
Yeah, you just stopped me from doing what I was doing, so I could, like, you've captured me, and now you're holding me hostage.
A song shouldn't really be a watch this song anymore. Like, that shouldn't really be a thing. But I should be able to text you like an artist and a song name, and like you actually listen to it at some point on your time.
And that's just good friend code, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that shouldn't be. If they're like, here, watch this video of this song. Fuck you.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about if people do that with food? They're like, bro, you got to try this. No, stop where you are. You got to try this. And you're like, dude, I don't want to eat right now.
No, I'm all about that.
I
Somebody
am
offer
too.
me food.
I like that.
Somebody
That's
offer
just
me
rude.
food. I will eat that shit.
That's just fucking rude, man. Piss me off.
No, I like
No,
that
here,
too.
use my fork. You gotta try.
Yeah.
Or like,
Eat
they
off my
a
finger.
sandwich, and you're like, hey, what you eating? A fucking sandwich. Why? Can I get a bite? Come on, that's
That's
funny.
worse. That's worse. Like somebody asking for your food is way worse than somebody offering you some of their food.
Nah, I think
offering
that I will admit to. I will be like, hey, dude, you want to try this? Try this. This is fucking good. And they're like, I don't want to try it. It's, oh, don't be a pussy. Come on, try it.
Yeah.
It's fucking good.
I'm usually the guy that will try it.
Yeah, I like
If
it.
somebody
I'll
offers
try
me
it,
food,
yeah.
I'll try it.
Thanks,
But you
Jared.
won't listen to somebody's song?
No.
I will.
It's a time thing.
Again,
it's time.
I
It's
will-
not. It's not the content. I'll listen to a shitty song. It's just time.
I'll listen to somebody's song on my time. If they send it to
Right.
me, like I said,
Yeah.
and are like, "Hey, here's the band name and the song. Fucking listen to that shit." I'll listen to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if they're like, we're sitting here and there's like shit going on and things are happening, and somebody's like, "Hey, watch this song. It's like 4 minutes long." Fuck you.
Yeah.
He's right there.
Are
And
you?
there's social cues too. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, dude, check this out, and I show you a meme, right? And I'm like, ah, that's funny. And then I go back to what I'm doing. That means don't fucking show me another one.
Or you're
And-
like,
because you're scrolling through whatever the Reddit right now, and you're looking at the next meme. You're like, hey, check this out, dude. See me doing something else right now. Like,
Nah,
you're
I'm
on
that
cruise
guy.
control to take a dump, and like you got your light on and everything, and everybody knows what you're doing, but somebody's like, yo, bro.
Dude, so there's this really glorious thing, and it's called YouTube haikus, and it's videos that are, so I think haikus are less than 10 seconds and poetry is less than 30 seconds, and it's just YouTube videos that are like 10 seconds or less or 30 seconds or less, depending on which one you pick. And some of the best shit I've ever seen on YouTube has been in those.
I want another one. And this is one that I don't know if. What made me think of that is that Vine fucking
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I thought of Vines as soon as he said that. I was
Dude,
like, oh, yeah.
that shit is the most annoying thing ever. If someone is sitting next to me watching Vine videos and it's just like stupid people doing wacky shit and you can hear it but you can't see it and you're not involved in it, that fucking sucks, dude. You're raving my ears right now.
It's so awesome. Vines are awesome, though.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, Juan.
Yeah.
That is like nails on a chalkboard to me.
Quintessential
Put
YouTube
fucking
haikus, or YouTube haikus is the watermelon guy.
Yeah, dude. That
That
guy's
shit's
awesome.
fucking funny.
It's fucking awesome.
They got helmets for their heads.
I haven't seen it.
I got a watermelon.
What? I know what it is, but I
instead.
haven't seen it.
Wow.
It's so awesome.
I don't search out 10-second YouTube videos, and I'm not saying it's not funny.
How have you avoided all of us being like, "Hey, bro, watch this"?
Oh, I don't. Y'all do it all the time.
So then you
He's
have.
just
venting
telling
right
you,
now.
it's
He's just
fucking
fucking pissed right now.
He has seen it then.
He's
Or
up
the
to
fuck?
his
I know
fucking-
for sure that I've caught you with one of these YouTube haikus before, because there's the cat that's laying on the, like, in front of the fire, and it's a giant fluffy cat, and it like opens its eyes and then does the diabetes.
Yeah, you sent me that.
Yeah,
And you love
it's fucking
the
funny
shit
though,
out
and
of
it's like a 5-second video.
There should be disclaimers, right? Maybe that's what we need. Is we need pictures and videos that you send should have some kind of like really, really brief explanation. I'm not even talking words. It might just be like symbols. Like,
No, there should
this
be-
is a 10-second or less video, and it's got a symbol for that. And this is a dick pic symbol for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have to click on it before, that way it's solicited if you click on it. Otherwise, you don't have to fucking listen to it.
To
So that way you can be
Like
like,
a
dude,
spoiler tag, kind of.
yeah, you're like, nah, this is a picture of my kid's tag on it, and
Dicks
I don't really wanna look at
included.
it. This has the here's a picture of my dog, check it out icon on it. I don't want to look at it. You know?
Scroll past. The fast scroll, huh?
Hey, bro, check out these firework videos from last 4th of July.
I'm so sending firework videos to the group text tomorrow.
14 minutes long. Firework. And guess what? The firework show ended, and I kept filming.
Hey, Blake, remember about the whole thing in the LSU corn dogs is that it got under their skin?
Yeah.
You're fucked.
So, I guess there's a meme that started that LSU fans smell like corn dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, they don't like that. So now it's, exploded on the internet.
Yeah.
So I want to perpetuate that and speak from personal experience, having been to Louisiana multiple times.
Hashtag.
It's fact. Yeah, they all smell. Only LSU fans though, like
Not Louisiana.
right. Just
Yellow
LSU
and purple,
fans
right? Yellow and purple.
smell like corn dogs.
Makes sense to me.
We'll do a physics and shit on it about why they smell like corn dogs. It's unavoidable. It's one of the fundamental laws of nature.
Yeah, makes sense.
What's funny, dude, and why I'm laughing so hard is because I was at the pool this weekend, and this dude walked in with an LSU jersey on, man, and he fucking smelled like corn dogs. And I was like, what the fuck, man? This guy smells like fucking corn dog. I was like, did they just get done cooking corn dogs before they came to the pool? Like, what the fuck is going on? Just like corn dogs. And he
Real
had
life
a jersey
personal
on.
experience. Right
Yeah,
there.
dude. It's legit.
And it's
man.
wild because I know those people in Louisiana know how to cook. Those are the finest cooks in the world, in my opinion. But then there's a subcategory of Louisiana people that's LSU fans, and they all smell like corn dogs.
Hey,
I
Blake,
think they microwave corn dogs all the time.
Let me tell you about this food.
Yeah.
Actually, I do want to tell you about some food. So the other night, my wife was looking for something to eat. She couldn't find anything, but she had some shrimp that were ready to cook. So she put some shrimp in a skillet, and then she took shredded cheese and poured it over the shrimp, and then added a whole bunch of bacon, the real bacon bits, those ones. I was really sketched out because I'm like, I don't know about a bunch of cheese and bacon on my shrimp. Turns out that's fucking awesome though.
I feel like you can't fuck that up.
But
Like,
where I looped though is as I was eating it, I was like, what would be perfect with this is that fucking
Titties.
crumbled crab pontchartrain sauce. And we were hanging out with this person from the Northeast, and they were like, "The fuck is pontchartrain sauce?" I was like, "Oh, yeah."
yeah, it's like roux-based crab fucking awesomeness.
Yeah, so
Crab jizz.
yeah, I need to make some of that, and then I need to make the thing with the shrimp and bacon and cheese.
Well, pontchartrain typically has
And pour it
shrimps in
over
it
it.
too.
Yeah, but
So a lot of time. I'm not saying all the time.
I like
Isn't
the
that like
ones,
a lake
I
or
like the ones
something?
with crab.
Yeah.
Isn't that like a lake, Pontchartrain? Isn't that like the capital of Arkansas or something?
Yeah, Arkansas. Yeah.
It's right by there. Yeah, something like that. But they make Pontchartrain soup. Is that what y'all are calling it?
It's like a
Yeah,
sauce.
pontchartrain soup. It's a drink. It's a mixed drink. You put it in the blender, and it's like good for breakfast.
Can you get
Sounds
it on
delicious.
Bourbon Street?
Uh-huh.
I
It's
bet
like-
it's big on Bourbon Street.
Yeah,
It's
they
like tequila and lemonade
They put bourbon in it.
and bourbon.
Oh, dude, I never realized tequila was like a Cajun thing. That makes sense now. Like the worm and everything. Duh. Shit.
It's crawfish.
That,
It's a
that
baby
Cajun
crawfish.
whiskey, that man, that's what they call it. That's why it's bourbon. Oh my god, it's all coming together.
Cajun whiskey should be a thing.
We're going off the rails.
Yeah, we are.
Fucking yeah.
Let's
hard,
take another
dude.
shot.
All right.
Cajun whiskey should be a thing. Can we invent Cajun whiskey? Give me an excuse to open a brewery in New Orleans.
Actually, since we bring it
Or
up,
a distillery.
Southern Comfort, spirit whiskey and natural flavors, MW Heron, 35% alcohol by volume. Oh, okay.
Yeah, look at that segue.
70 proof. But it's from New Orleans.
Cool. Yeah. See, I'm
Huh.
smart.
So they did it. They
Fuck
made
you.
it sweet.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Here we go.
Sorry, New Orleans.
Yeah, we're about to bash New Orleans, aren't we?
Yeah,
I
we
love
are.
New Orleans. That's like one of my favorite places. But all the LSU fans smell like corn dogs, and
Fact.
we'll expound on this Southern Comfort here in just a second. All right. So,
Hell yeah.
sweetness
4.5.
out of 5. That is the sweetest whiskey I've ever drank.
Whiskey, yeah. That Bubba shit that we drank that was not whiskey, that shit.
It
That
was
sweet.
yeah, it was some kind of weird
Yeah, this shit touches the hangover bone, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
crunch. There's not
None.
really a lot of crunch,
None. I'd
and there's
say
very
one.
little bite.
Yeah, I'd say 1. It
Um,
tastes like NyQuil. Straight up tastes like NyQuil.
Oh, that shit gives me nightmares,
The bottle
bro.
is pretty boring. First of all, there's no cork. That's why there was no pop. It cracks when you
Cracks,
twist the
yeah.
knob.
It's got a metal screw off top.
The bottle's pretty basic bitch shit. It's not bad. And I kind of like, I don't know, the concept of Southern Comfort, it appeals to me as a Southerner.
Yeah, and they have good marketing too. I like their commercials and shit are pretty good.
But I got to say, it's low alcohol content, so I'm imagining the drunkenness is probably weak. I'm imagining the hangover is probably strong because of the sugar.
It's a mixing liquor for me, is what it is.
So
we're going to shoot it because that's what we do.
A licking mixer. I like it.
Yeah, it's a licking mixer.
So as far as whiskeys that we've drank on the show, this is at the very bottom of my list.
Even after H&H?
Right there with
Ancient Age.
Ancient Age and that Bubba stuff.
That Bubba stuff wasn't even whiskey, though, was it?
Now, I will...
It starts as whiskey and they mix it with fucking shit.
I will say that there's a lot of shooters and mixed drinks that SoCo does wonders for.
Yeah, I can see
One
that.
of my favorite drinks has SoCo in. We've talked about this before. The New York motherfucker is all the clears, SoCo, Malibu, and a splash of cranberry.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's what I'm missing is it's a mixer.
It's a mixer. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's like drinking Malibu or something like that. It's not really meant to be drank straight.
Yeah.
Unless you're just that kind of person.
You're in high school or something.
You're just one of those motherfuckers.
You're one of those motherfuckers. Have you ever been somewhere and they're like, check it out, bro, I brought Southern Comfort, and they're taking shots of Southern Comfort?
Yeah.
Is that even a thing?
When I was in high school.
Stupid. Yeah, you get older and you learn things like the sweet shit hurts you in the morning.
Well, good. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Plenty more to drink. Ugh.
I don't know, Chop, what do you think of this Southern Comfort?
Man, I want to like it, and I don't. That's about where I'm at with it.
He said it best earlier, man. It's Southern Discomfort.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a bummer. But hey, we're an equal opportunity whiskey reviewer, I guess.
Yeah.
The bottle will be empty regardless.
Condon drunkards.
And you can count on us to give you our honest opinion. Southern Comfort fucking sucks. Mix it with something.
Yeah, mix it with shit.
Mix it with anything.
Milk, man.
Beer, whatever.
If you're gonna put whiskey in your milk, that wouldn't be a bad whiskey.
But maybe in your coffee. I could see Southern
Comfort in your coffee. Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
sweet. The sweet liquors are good for that. That pie hole is off the chain in some coffee. I can get down on that.
Oh, I'm gonna put that pie hole down there with the Ancient Age and the
SoCo.
and the
Oh
SoCo,
yeah, dude. That
For shooting
pie hole's-
whiskeys.
It's Mrs. Buttersworth with some fucking booze in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Miss Drunkensworth. You can't get enough of that shit down to get drunk.
No, man. It's too sludgy. It's
Yeah.
like molasses.
All right. So aside from people that hey, check this out, bro, and show you their phone as you're doing stuff, what about people that just like listen to their phone in public spaces?
Don't be that guy.
Like if you're in an elevator and there's a motherfucker that's not headphones. I'm okay if I can hear your music through your headphones. That just means you're going hard, you know?
Yeah.
Check
And
this one,
and you're
dude.
at least you're attempting to,
Muffle it.
yeah.
Check this one. I was at your favorite fucking place, the grocery store.
Hell yeah.
And this fucking dude was bombing through the fucking grocery store with his fucking Bluetooth accessory blaring shit, dude. Like
Oh
he's
my
just
God.
like listening to his music in the grocery store for everybody.
Where's your brain? Where's your headspace?
Somebody needs to hit him in the crosswalk when he leaves the store.
It was my dad. It was really embarrassing to be with him there.
Fuck your dad.
Dude, yeah, I wanted to crawl into a fucking black hole, dude. Never be
I'll
seen
wait for
again.
you in the car.
No, set you all up. But no, seriously, there was some dude, and it was like really weird. Like, why are you bombing around the store with your fucking Bluetooth shit going, dude?
Put on some headphones. Like
Yeah, it was just really weird. He went really fast.
Dude, they're everywhere.
It's
What
like
the fuck has happened to all of, like, what? What the fuck? They're at the swimming holes, at the swimming pool. They're at the grocery store.
I almost feel like it's worse if they have headphones on, dude.
They're
If
at
they
the
have
Little League
headphones
games.
on.
If you're at the swimming pool and you got your own little barbecue pit over here and they've got their barbecue pit over there or the lake or something like that, dude, yeah, you're at the lake and you're in a boat.
Yeah.
It's okay to play music as loud as your boat can play music.
Mine's louder.
Because that's what the next boat is doing and the next boat is doing. And if you don't like my music, swim to the next boat, you know? Same with it's kind of the same concept as around the pool. If
Or the
you're
river.
hanging out here, or the river, yeah. If you're hanging out here, we're listening to this music. If you don't like it, walk a little bit and you can listen to different music.
Or play your
It's like
music
a-
louder.
Like
Yeah,
a
but-
festival mentality.
But then
Play
there's
your music louder is a totally acceptable thing too. We did that when we were at the river this past summer, or the summer before last. Where
although it does kind of take a little bit of a dick to be the first person to start doing that.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
there's the motherfuckers that bring a goddamn rack of speakers and they fucking post that shit up on the edge of the pool and put out 1,000 watts of bass and just fucking drown everybody out with whatever they want to listen to.
And then they get drunk and they kick it in the pool and electrocute everybody because it's 1,000 watts. That part sucks.
You know there's motherfuckers that show up at like the pool or the lake or the grocery store or whatever, and they are 1,000 times louder than everybody else.
Or what about
Michael,
motherfuckers
10,000 watts.
on their fucking motorcycles blaring their bullshit? That shit's fucking lame.
Noisy neighbors, fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that shit tonight.
See,
So maybe I'm one of those assholes.
for some reason, the guy walking around with his phone playing music in his pocket, just playing music loudly, but from his phone in his pocket, is so much more annoying to me than like a car that drives by with loud music. You know?
He's
Yeah,
right
yeah.
up there with the lottery ticket and the fucking 7-Eleven line guy.
I feel like what it is this person thinks that their life requires a soundtrack, and nobody else's life gets a soundtrack.
Yeah.
Just theirs. They're important enough to have a soundtrack.
Quit putting your soundtrack to my life, bro.
Yeah, dude, this is my life. I don't want to fuck that. My life is not your fucking soundtrack.
So the
Get outta
only
here.
exception that I'll actually like go out on a limb here and I'll vouch for this guy, and you were actually the one that turned me on to this, but the dude that was playing his phone in the shitter, that guy, I'll give him a pass.
I had my rage went off. I was like, who the fuck listens to music in the shitter?
That's where I went with it.
Like, who the fuck? You're in a stall and you're listening to music and you're making everyone else in the stall listen to your music.
Fuck that guy.
You're an asshole.
It's public service, man.
But then later, I thought about it and I was like, it's not that he's trying to make everyone listen to his music. He's trying to make everyone not listen to his shit.
yeah.
And then it turned into, oh, it's not that he's so entitled he thinks everyone should listen to his music. He's trying to be respectful to everyone around him, and he's also self-conscious about his shit noises.
What a positive outlook.
And so now he
Public
went from
service,
being an
man.
asshole to being a gentleman.
Pretty sure he was an asshole,
Yeah.
bro.
He had the people first, man. That's important.
He might have been both.
He brought his Lysol too, so you couldn't smell it.
Yeah.
You're like, why the fuck is this guy spraying Lysol in here? It's fucking cocksucker. Jesus.
So guy playing music in the stall, I misjudged you. I was on the wrong end of the pitchfork on that.
Fucking maybe.
Yeah.
I'm disagree.
You got the
Fucking-
shaft end, didn't you?
Fucking maybe. I'm gonna assume he's an asshole before I assume he's just trying to be a nice guy.
Well, that's what I did.
What
I
if he
assumed
washes
was
his
an asshole
hands next
first.
to you and he's like, hey, man, what's going on?
I still assume he's an asshole. It isn't proof to me. he's
Well,
a nice
and I
guy.
did get in and get out before he got at, like I don't know if he walked out of the stall and kept playing music, then clearly he's an asshole.
You didn't pee on his feet or give him a note or anything like that?
No.
Or ask him for toilet paper?
No, I'm not really into that.
That's how I interact with people.
Those
next to me in the
public
stalls.
bathroom meetups.
Yeah.
That's-
Or,
I was
not
not
my
feeling
jam.
well when I walked into that bathroom.
Oh, you were there. Yeah,
I was there.
coming back from. the
I was
sleeper.
there for that.
Or
guy.
Morse code, will you blow me under the stall with your foot? You know?
Whoa.
No, you just stick your dick.
How do you
through the
Morse
little-
code that without a dick pic? You got.
I don't know, but-
Just solicit it first, like, hey, I'm about to stick my dick through this glory hole, because you don't want to get,
You don't want to get a fine. It's a misdemeanor.
His penis.
Blake, you didn't do that, did you? Is that why you had a bad experience at the bathroom that day?
Yeah, he was all teeth. He was horrible. He sucked at sucking.
Like my vacuum cleaner doesn't suck up shit.
Oh, another shot. The train's wrecking again. We got to drink more.
Dude, I do want to say last week's whiskey, that was strong, dude. I got fucking trashed.
Yeah, I had to put you out by the recycle. It was
Last
bad.
week. What was last week?
It was that
Conspiracy.
It was good whiskey,
Oh, yeah.
but
Yeah.
man, I don't know why.
I forgot. It must have been good.
It was like
Oh, I wasn't there for that one. Never mind.
I forgot how good it was.
85 proof or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was strong. I also think, I don't know. You know how sometimes you can drink an average amount of liquor, like half a bottle or something, like a normal human amount, half a bottle of whiskey, something like that. And it, you don't get that drunk. Other times you can take, 3 or 4 shots and you're wasted. Why
Yeah.
is that? What's up with that?
It's
I don't
called
know.
your pancreas.
Physics and shit, man.
Yeah, it's all about your blood sugar, homie.
Something like that.
So this shit's probably gonna fuck with blood sugar, right?
I know. I've experienced it for sure.
I don't think that's accurate.
I've had like
Yes, it
one
is.
beer, fuck me up, and then I've had like 6
I've never
beers,
had
not
one
do
beer
much.
fuck me up.
Oh man, I've had it happen.
Alcohol
for sure.
definitely fucks with your blood sugar.
Oh, it does, but I don't know that your blood sugar affects your alcohol intake. Is what I was getting at.
It does, because that's what makes you feel fucked up. Is how it fucks with your blood sugar. That's part of what makes you feel fucked up.
Huh.
What? I was thinking food. Like if you didn't eat that day,
Yeah, for sure, dude.
or you're in the sun all day. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
You're dehydrated.
But see, that can go either way too, because you can go out to the
You're
lake
gonna be
and drink
lacking in blood sugar when you start drinking at that point.
That is a thing. I can go out on a boat and start drinking in the morning because you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
right
Yeah. for
Start
sure.
drinking as soon as you hit the water.
and drink
dude,
all
I can
fucking
drink
day.
an entire case of beer by like 4 o'clock and be like, I'm not drunk and we need more beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you start mixing shots into that and
Yeah.
it gets a little
It's
soupy.
different.
But you can
I
also
can
drink
story.
Ancient Age in the garage when it's stupid hot and you get way drunk.
Yeah, I can start drinking in the morning and be passed out by noon for sure.
Fact.
Even
Seen it.
on a boat, even. Yeah, yep, definitely on a boat. Also, turns out when you start taking shots and drinking beers at 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
It is kind of crazy, like the natural tolerance of things, though, because like I know, I knew a girl that would take one shot or drink a beer and would be trashed, like just fucking shithoused.
Different things affect people differently, bro.
So
No,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Everybody's the same.
yes,
And they should all be like me.
absolutely.
No, they should definitely all be like me, but they're not. And that's what sucks about life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if everyone was like you, that would suck also. Like, even for you, that would suck. You're like, everyone's fucking...
They'd be throwing up all the time.
I would fuck me.
Would you fuck me?
I'd
you
throw
fuck
up
me?
on me.
Turns out me would fuck me too.
Turns out me would throw up on me too. But
What are other factors that affect
Dude, if I was
drunkenness?
everyone, this would be a shit wasted world.
Mixing, like if you drink liquor and beer and like mix different liquors.
That's got to be a myth, right?
So somebody told me it was debunked earlier, and I'm not sure I entirely believe them.
Well,
Although,
that's the hangover thing. So liquor before beer, you're in the clear. Beer before
Yeah.
liquor, never been. So that's been debunked. But I'm saying that you'll get more drunk if you take a shot of vodka, a shot of tequila, a shot of whiskey, and then drink a beer than if you drank 4 beers.
I want to...
yeah,
well, of course,
From a seasoned
shots
veteran,
hit you.
um,
Beers creep on you.
I feel like my
Oops, I'm
tolerance...
blacked out.
I feel like I can drink
what beer
whiskey
does.
all night that has a certain alcohol content and be less drunk than if I was drinking tequila. You know what I mean? With the same alcohol content, the same amount
Right.
of alcohol, the same amount of shots.
when you drink beer, beer has nitrogen in it, so nitrogen also
You don't know I can
intoxicates
get
you.
crunk on tequila.
Compared to like liquors, right? Liquors don't have nitrogen in them, so when you get nitrogen in your bloodstream, it affects you.
Can we all agree that vodka's a tricky bitch?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Vodka's like easier than whiskey, honestly.
It's a great way to
that's
start
why
your
it's
morning.
It's a tricky bitch. Vodka's a tricky bitch.
Really, the only way I drink vodka is in a Bloody Mary.
Yeah. Great way to start your morning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have
And I can buy a bottle of vodka and keep it for
a
days.
day. I can keep mine for like a day.
I
maybe.
have a really
No, I've had bottles of vodka last me like 6 months before because that's the only time I drink them is Bloody Marys.
I have a really close friend that was a whiskey drinker, a connoisseur, really liked his whiskey, and at some point was like, it just doesn't make me feel good. And he was like, but I can drink vodka like fucking water, and like I don't feel like shit the next day. And I went the opposite way.
I was about to say the reason I don't drink vodka is because I drank way too much one time when I was a kid.
That's I'm the same way. I did that. Fuck, I can't drink vodka now because that shit is fucking bad. But
It's poison.
I had that with tequila too, but I came full circle on tequila and rediscovered good tequila. And I will
Mexican
say,
whiskey. I like Mexican whiskey.
in the
Yeah.
last year or so, with my friend, he's kind of got me in some nights where we stayed up way too late, and I maybe finished the whiskey that we had, and I had to move to vodka. And
Ooh, that's rough.
whoa,
That's a hard
But-
shift.
No,
Whoa.
dude, it wasn't. There's something to it. I might start giving vodka a chance.
Dude, I can be cruising in fourth gear, drinking whiskey all night, and I throw a shot of vodka on top of it. That's like dropping it down into first. You know, like there's some shit's gonna happen.
Fuck. Yeah. It's
What
like
about
drinking a beer
tequila?
sometimes.
What about your whiskey all night and then tequila happens?
I like so. This is gonna bring it full circle. The reason I like tequila is because I don't hardly ever drink it, and I feel like I can get drunk off of it faster. So like, I don't really enjoy mixing whiskey with tequila.
Science doesn't support it, but I feel it.
Yeah. I don't really enjoy mixing whiskey with tequila, But if I can drink tequila, I'm totally down. Like,
Yeah,
if I know to start there.
I'm down for tequila. So, well, I guess what I'm getting at is I've recently opened my mind to being okay with vodka again. Recently, like within the last year, and it's got my spidey senses tingling. Like, I
Maybe this
might
is the
give
thing
the
to check
Russian
out.
I might give
Russian
the
whiskey?
Russian whiskey some good due process and see if it's enjoyable.
Well, on the show, we're always going to stick with whiskeys.
Yeah.
But
Whiskey, not Russian whiskey or Mexican whiskey. No, and
how do we feel?
And I still love my whiskey.
How do we feel about Irish whiskey?
Dude,
the
it
same way
breaks
I
into-
feel pretty similar to how I feel about Southern Comfort.
Yeah, I think we should give it a shot. I think we have to drink it. I know that we're not going to prefer it, but
Canadian whiskey too.
honestly,
Yeah.
I'm a bourbon guy. Like, that's what I like.
That yeah,
But,
but we are equal opportunity whiskey
opportunity.
drinkers.
I agree.
And the show is whiskey and whiskers, not bourbon and whiskers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Must be true.
we
So-
we
It's
can
whiskey
drink,
and whiskers, not bourbon and beards.
we can drink the Irish
Yeah.
shit and we can drink the French Canadian shit.
I personally I kind of like Canadian whiskey. I don't think it's too bad.
It's sweet.
Yeah, it is.
Little
It's
bit,
different.
a little bit here and,
And
there.
Irish
Kinda
whiskey
depends.
usually has Irish whiskey's got a lot of bite.
Yeah,
Usually it's pretty smooth, but it's got a lot of bite.
yeah.
I always enjoy drinking the Irish whiskey when I'm drinking it, and I always hate
Regret it
Irish
later.
whiskey the next morning.
Yeah.
Something about those JMO hangovers, man.
Oh, I was down at the lake. I was down at the lake with a homie, and I was drinking Jameson and Sprite with ice and a squeeze of lime. They like a wedge of lime, and they squeeze it. I squeeze it and drop it in there. Dude, it tastes like a margarita, straight up, and it's fucking good.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
whiskey, so you know.
Good shit.
I really like whiskey sours. You ever had those before?
If you're gonna mix whiskey with Sprite, I highly recommend the Canadian whiskeys.
Yeah,
and
that's good.
I've had that too. Like, and I've done the Seagrams, 7 and 7. This is similar but different.
Dude, 7 and 7 is.
If
a
you haven't
magical
tried
thing.
that, kids, if you haven't tried that yet, yeah, mix a little bit of Irish whiskey, Jameson specifically, Sprite, and lime.
I haven't done 7 and 7 in a long time, but that is a magical thing.
It is. It really is.
I enjoy it thoroughly.
So I got a topic I kind of want to talk about a little bit. We're all down with tattoos, right?
I don't have any tattoos.
Fuck
Oh,
you.
shit.
Oh, no. Aside from that tattoo, well, and this one, but aside
Yeah.
from those,
No, I like tattoos, but fuck you.
yeah. What's up? What's
So we all have tattoos. We all have. I think almost all of us have tattoos that are at least visible. Like if we're to go swimming, or probably if we were wearing shorts, or like whatever. We've all got tattoos that are at least moderately visible.
I
Like
can
if
wear
we're take-
slacks and a long sleeve shirt, and you'll not see any of my tattoos. And I can wear slacks or pants and some short sleeve shirts, and you'll not see most of my tattoos.
You should tattoo your face.
Yeah.
Aside from the tattoo on my face, I mean,
I
obviously
could take a
can't hide that.
shower and you can see my tattoos.
Uh,
or get in bed. You
but
can
that's
see my
kind of where I'm
tattoos.
going. Where do you guys draw the line on what's too far?
Honestly,
Face. Your face.
it's just hands and face, dude. And honestly, I don't think that hands are a bad thing. It's just too much for me personally.
So
I
what
don't
ab-
mind hands, but face. Face is where I draw the line.
Where-
I'm even
where's-
cool with
How
the little
about
neck.
this? Here-
Where's the line on your hands?
I'm gonna throw this caveat out there. I don't judge people with hand tattoos. I do judge people with face tattoos. I don't judge people with hand tattoos, but other people would judge people with hand tattoos.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't want that.
All right. So
And if someone judges me for having arm tattoos, fuck them. I don't care.
where do you draw the line though? Like if you were talking on your hands, do you talk about like here up, or are you talking about knuckle tattoos?
I think,
I don't think, for me, there's not a line drawn on the hands. So, like, I don't care. if your
again,
hand's
I don't judge
tattooed.
people for having hand tattoos. I don't at all.
Okay.
It doesn't bother me personally. But I feel like the socially acceptable line is at your wrist. I mean, if you can cover it up with a long sleeve shirt, people aren't gonna judge you as hard as they will.
What
if you
about
have
neck?
Your
when it creeps up out of the
That's
shirt?
what I was gonna say. What about your neck?
Again, I think that's the same as the hands for me. I don't. It doesn't bother me because I have tattoos. So when I see someone with tattoos, really, it doesn't bother me unless it's on their face. Neck tattoos don't bother me, but other people will judge you, and I don't want that. So, like, if I've caught myself in a professional setting, I would like to be able to cover up my tattoos.
Yep.
All right. So part of the reason I asked that is I feel like in the last, X amount of years or whatever, like tattoos have become more and more socially acceptable,
Absolutely.
right? Like they're definitely going towards the mainstream. Like it's definitely not unusual to have people like in your workplace with tattoos, like even
Now it's unusual to find people that don't have tattoos.
yeah, like it's getting to be more like I saw a thing the other day where there was a children's book where one of the people in the children's book had tattoos, and like it wasn't brought up, it just was a thing. Like that person in the book had tattoos, and they didn't fucking talk about it. It just was a thing.
My wife has no tattoos, and it blows my mind.
Realistically, it shouldn't be a thing. I mean, and neither should face tattoos. I don't know why I am holding on to that fucking old school stigma. I shouldn't. I should let it go. Maybe from here on out I will. Just that's an extreme, right? Like
Yeah.
it's wearing it on your face. Everybody that you meet is going to see that. And that is overwhelming, I think, to me.
Well, and there's also a little bit of a line with what is there. Like if you tattoo 69 on your fucking forehead, it's a little bit different than if you have like your family crest tattooed on like your jaw over by your ear, you know? Like that's two
I will
different
say,
things.
if my tattoo artist doesn't have any tattoos showing, there's something wrong.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah, for sure.
dude, I want your knuckles tattooed. If you got a face tattoo, I'm a little more comfortable.
Yeah, I hope,
That's when you want as many tattoos as possible.
I hope you've
Yeah.
practiced on yourself often.
When I went to go get my $20 Friday the 13th tattoo,
Hell yeah.
the girl at the counter had Boss Mama tattooed across her knuckles, and I was like, yeah, like you belong here. I get it. I trust this place.
And realistically, like if we can accept a person born with in the wrong body and they're dressed as as what they identify as,
Right.
if we can accept that person, why can't we accept a person that just wants to decorate their body? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
And I don't want it to sound like I'm not talking bad about anybody. What I'm saying is we should be more inclusive and say, dude, if you got knuckle tattoos and you got face tattoos, all you're doing is saying, this is how I identify myself. Like,
Yeah.
this is what I, you know?
For sure.
So, yeah, I guess we need to be more open about that.
Yeah,
So I'm changing my mind as I'm speaking. Face tattoos are cool. Just I don't want one.
One of the things that
I
I
also
find,
don't want a dick tattoo, but that's for a whole different reason.
Right. One of the things that I find really awesome about having tattoos and like seeing other people with tattoos is one, it's a bonding experience. If you have tattoos, somebody else has tattoos, you have something to talk about. But after that, you also have like, I can look at your tattoos and tell more about who you are as a person than I could get in probably like a 10, 15 minute conversation.
Yeah.
And
Well,
that's
Yeah,
powerful.
It's
Like-
kind of like your clothes too, like except that you can't change it, right?
right. Yeah.
So I can put on clothes that make me look like I'm something that I'm not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but different tattoos or different clothes can make different tattoos them look differently.
That's a lot of
Wow.
That's a lot of difference.
That's profound.
No, but like a dude in a suit with like some tattoos coming up off his neck looks a lot different than a dude in a cutoff t-shirt and sagging ass pants with some Vans on.
Conor McGregor.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
You can still alter the way and the stigma of the tattoos by the clothes that you wear. Clothes are an identifying factor, just like tattoos.
And let's not pretend like there's not a difference between someone with a bunch of janky jailhouse tattoos and
Yeah.
someone with a bunch of very well tastefully done tattoos.
Yeah.
That's
And
a
it doesn't
fact.
matter where those tattoos, they could be right on their face. Like, if there's a tastefully done tattoo, you're going to judge that person different than if it's a,
Janky. I didn't pay.
it
for
looks
this
like
tattoo.
a 2-year-old did the tattoo or something.
Yeah, I mean, if
Yeah.
they have a swastika on their forehead,
A swastika.
it's okay to make the judgments.
Yeah. A little bit.
Don't let the tattoos fool you. Underneath all those swastikas, that guy's a real dick.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
So we are creeping up on time here. Let's do a little bit of. I guess we did that, didn't we?
The whiskey?
Yeah.
We can take another shot.
Yeah.
Let's take another shot.
We talked. I mean, we kind of. I feel like we didn't like it a whole lot, so we kind of glazed over the steps 1 through 5. But
Here, let me see your shot. glass.
Yeah, it was kind of
We'll do it again.
all in favor say aye. Aye.
After this shot, we're going to be about 2/3 of the way through the bottle. So I think we can speak for drunkenness after this shot.
yeah, for sure.
Oh,
I mean, I got to deduct points, man. Didn't even
hangover's
hit
gonna
40.
be a bitch.
Not even 40 proof, and the hangover's gonna be worse. Fuck.
Watch us all wake up feeling like $100.
Yeah.
Turns out this is really comfortable.
I'm comfortable in the southern hemisphere. Wait, no. State.
That is a That is not whiskey.
But it doesn't.
It's
taste
like a
good.
bad Jaeger bomb.
Yeah.
Jaeger bomb's gone bad.
Yeah.
It went off too soon.
That Jaeger and that Red Bull were expired.
And hot.
That's what it is. I think you hit the nail on the head. If you poured a Jaeger bomb, a good Jaeger bomb, it's nice and cold, still carbonated, and then you set it on the table in the garage and left for the weekend and came back and now there's flies and it's hot. That's what that tastes like.
With a shot of NyQuil in it.
Dude, that shit gets
Which
me
will really get you
nightmares.
going.
Gives me nightmares, man.
I'm
Horrible.
not a fan of Southern
Dude,
Comfort.
I don't take NyQuil often, but when I do,
You take all of it?
yeah. At least, no, it's half the bottle per serving.
Yeah.
Jeez.
A
Jesus.
serving size of NyQuil is half a bottle.
Jesus.
Yeah,
'Cause you
so
wanna
I would
see
never
everything in
do
freeze
the-
frames.
I would never drink a whole bottle of cough medicine,
No, I hear
Not
that if
again.
you do that, everything starts moving in freeze frames and you
Different kind of medicine, though. NyQuil does different things to you than Robitussin
This
does.
sounds like a after hours.
No.
I mean, none of us have ever done this.
So-
This is just from
so
what I hear.
I'm somebody, unless my leg's cut off, I'm not going to, go back to the doctors anymore. I'm done with all of that, and I don't take medicine. Like, if I hurt, I just hurt. Like, I don't believe in Tylenol or ibuprofen, really.
See, Excedrin, dude, for a hangover.
Whiskey.
Two vitamins. I take a multivitamin and a B complex,
We all have our things that we do.
and then an Excedrin.
And I have mine, and none of them involve taking more fucking pills. Period. I don't believe in it. But when I get really fucking sick to the point that I'm gonna take medicine, that means that I have probably the flu and emphysema, and I'm about to die. And that's the point I'm gonna take medicine. I'm gonna chug the fuck out of some NyQuil so I can go to sleep and try to sleep through the sickness.
Damn.
Allergy medicine. That shit's good. You can take some Zyrtec or Claritin or something.
I don't even really fucks with that.
Dr.
I like to take it in the nose.
I like to wait until I get full on cedar fever, fucking drink half a bottle of NyQuil and try to sleep it off.
If I can't snort the medicine, it's not for me.
Are you guys down with BC powder? Have you ever experienced this?
I've
Oh,
done
man.
that before, yeah.
So you feel like a crackhead.
Yeah, it's
Because
so crazy.
It's basically Tylenol, but it comes in a folded up piece of wax paper.
Mm-hmm.
And what I was instructed to do, and I was really sketched out by it, but hangover from hell, and there's no Tylenol, and someo's like, "I got BC powder.
Drink this and chase it with the Bloody
Take it."
Mary. You'll
I
be
didn't.
fine.
I didn't drink
Yeah.
it. I took it, folded it in half, and I put it all underneath my tongue.
Uh-huh.
I put my tongue on top of it and let it dissolve, and it tastes horrible.
Oh, my
it's
God.
It might induce vomiting, which is gonna help. But that BC powder will knock out a fucking headache, a hangover. It doesn't matter, hangover, headache, whatever. But I think it's because it's pumped full of caffeine and
heroin also.
You know what
Nothing
you
like
should.
that shit can't be. That shit can't be legal. I feel like if you go to the doctor and they're like, "You take any medication?" You're like, "Oh, I take a packet of BC powder every morning." He's gonna be like, "Don't fucking do that."
So
Here's some Tylenol.
what you
never
should-
take that shit again.
What you should never do with a hangover from hell is take pain pills, because you don't realize it that your hangover from hell, you still have a
You're
lot of
still drunk,
alcohol
yeah.
in your system, and you take those pain pills, and
Now you're wasted.
Now you can't walk,
Yep.
and you're throwing up.
And I think it fucks with your liver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's why you
Might
can't walk.
fucking kill you.
Fuck you, liver.
It just might kill you.
Shut up, liver.
But
You're fine.
Vicodin is definitely not the answer for a hangover.
No.
But BC powder will cure that headache.
So will Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary is the most elegant.
So will other things. That
A shot of
reside in
espresso,
Colorado and
man,
Oregon.
that'll get you right up and going.
Dude, caffeine is a hell of a drug, and
Yeah.
and I'm addicted.
I know some people that have told me that pot really cures a hangover.
Yeah.
I've heard that before, but
I've heard that before too.
Dude, it's hard to be hungover if you blunted. That's what I've heard.
a little bit of BC powder, a shot of espresso, Bloody Mary. You're
Pedialyte.
gonna be fine.
Pedialyte's good.
Yeah.
Oh, what's your drink? What's your go-to chugging it to get rehydrated? What?
Water.
I mean,
agree
water's
with
good.
Smart water if you can get your
milk.
hands on it.
Whole milk.
That's
You're
hardcore.
terrible.
Dude, I love it. It saves me every time.
I
terrible.
used to drink a shit ton of milk. I know you can't tell from looking at me. You're like, Blake, you're so skinny. Like, how do you drink that much milk and stay this fit? But I used to drink a lot of milk. I stopped drinking so much milk because I got a big ass jug, like an old school glass jug. It had kombucha in it, but I drank all that.
Oh God.
I literally bought it for the jug, and I choked down this fucking horrible drink inside of it so that I could have this glass jug.
So every time you drink it,
And now I fill it with
diarrhea.
water and leave it in my fridge. And I've always got cold water in the fridge. And it's amazing. It's life-changing.
So
It's
there's
like
a
filtered water.
Yeah, it's
All
faucet
they
water.
did is make it cold.
It's just cold faucet water.
Yeah, but it tastes like.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh,
It tastes
dude,
like glass.
That's a thing.
My glass
The
jug of
bottled
water
is
tastes
bullshit.
better than like the water cooler container
pure
jug.
the
in my
pure
water.
jug.
Yeah.
Ozarka.
Yeah, fuck that.
dude. There's a thing. It's like BAI by.
Bye.
Is it coconut?
Yeah, it's like coconut pineapple. It tastes like a pina colada, but it has like no sugar in it,
Obey.
and it's
yeah.
super fucking good.
I'm
And
pretty
I
sure
will-
White Claws are more healthy than water.
Yeah, for sure, without a doubt, dude. Yeah, if you're fucked up and hungover, and you go to the fucking swimming hole and dunk your head in the water and slam a couple White Claws, you will be a new person.
I know the meme. I've heard the jokes. I've tasted White Claw, but I still don't understand White
So
Claw.
I was talking to somebody about this recently. Nothing has hit the drinking community like White Claw has since Four Loko.
I was about to say, that was what I was going to throw out there. Was, whoa, what about Four Loko?
Since
All
Four
right.
Loko, and that was fucking 9 years ago,
Which
9
is
years
way
ago.
more extreme. Like, I feel like White Claw is like, that's like vitamin water versus Mountain Dew. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
vegan beer,
Four
bro.
Loko is
Oh yeah, Four Loko.
smash a beer can on your head and ride a bike down a waterfall. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And have a heart attack when you're done.
Yeah, White Claw is vegan beer, bro. It's Zima of the future.
That's
it's,
crazy.
yeah.
Is Zima
I like-
still around?
I know where there is a Zima that exists.
Oh my gosh.
My parents have one in their refrigerator, and it's been there for like 15,
The last Zima.
It's
You know,
it's been like 15 years, bro. I'm pretty sure
That's
it's the
the-
last
that's-
Zima on the planet.
there's going to be one day there will be one last Zima and one last basic bitch to drink it.
oh my god.
Dude, I'm gonna wait another 5 or 6 years, and I'm gonna take a picture of that Zima in the fridge and be like, "Is there any left on the planet? Hit me up."
Yeah.
Wow. I'm
Is that what
amazed.
White Claw is going to turn into in like 20 years?
I
Yes.
feel like it has to, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be a wave thing. It's gonna
Dude,
fade.
people drink White Claw because they're vegans.
What about Mike's Hard
No, I
Lemonade? Is that
disagree.
still
I
a-
disagree. I don't think that's the case.
Clear
I
liquor
like
is for rich women on diets.
Dude, no, they're on diets. That's why they're drinking the shit. It has 0 carbs and 0 sugar. It's keto friendly. That's why they're drinking it.
Dude, I don't
Keto
give a
is,
shit.
It's the goddamn
Can
Weight
I
Watchers
can
of
I
today.
throw
man.
out an unpopular opinion? Michelob is the same fucking shit, but for dudes. It's the
Yeah.
same fucking shit, dude. It's beer that doesn't taste as good and is more watered down and has less calories.
It's
So,
timeless though. It
my-
doesn't fade out like all these other
only
ones
shit
do.
with Michelob Ultra though is I actually do like the taste better than Miller Lite.
no way.
Yeah,
White
way.
Claw is not only tasty, but it's
It's not tasty.
it
tastes
is.
like
It's
TV
fucking
static.
tasty. It's fucking tasty.
Tastes like TV.
But on top of
like
that,
that.
like it fucking. I'm trying to find words to describe it because there's not any. But it's just good. Like
Refreshing?
yeah, like it's refreshing. It's
So
still
is a cold beer.
It's still 5%, which is more than most beer at this point, unless you're drinking craft. And
Not true.
it's like a lot of water. So like you don't necessarily feel like shit after
healthy.
you drink it. Yeah, it's healthy.
Pretty sure it's more healthy than water, bro.
Yeah.
You know, laws will drink your claws.
Can you? So maybe that's what the problem is. I've never gotten drunk off of White Claws. I've tasted it. Like, hey, let me taste that because I hear it's the shit right now.
Blake, I
Yeah.
challenge you.
Yeah. Challenge.
In the name of science, dude, I'll jump on this grenade.
So, granted though, I'm not sure Chop has either. I think Chop is refreshed a drunk with White Claws. Have you actually gotten shithoused on White Claws from
Yeah,
the
what
beginning?
does
Yeah.
White Claw drunk look like?
It's
I'm not talking you're taking shots. I'm not talking whiskey
I know,
drunk. I'm
I
not
know.
talking beer drunk.
yeah.
So whiskey drunk is like sloppy. You're knocking over chairs and
It's
you know,
very late because I was
breaking
drinking her drinks
and
all
breaking
night.
shot glasses. Beer drunk is like, you know, doing wheelies on dirt bikes and you know, jumping off a boat that's driving down the lake.
It's somewhere in between the like crazy like tequila drunk and just like beer drunk. Like you want to do some shit because you
Or drunk.
are drunk and like you're down to go jump off a cliff and like do some shit like that, but at the same time you're not like knocking over shit and being I don't
Sloppy?
know. Dude, I don't know. You can get sloppy, don't get me wrong. It'll happen. But that's if you drink enough of anything. Like
True. I had that I had that experience with beer recently where I drank too much beer,
yeah.
and that hadn't happened to me in a long time.
Beer drunk is wheelies on dirt bikes and jumping off of moving boats. That's beer drunk to me.
White Claw is pretty close to
That's what
that.
beer drunk feels like.
I,
Whiskey drunk feels like fucking like soupy. Like the whole world is in like a cereal bowl that a 2-year-old's carrying.
Yeah.
That's what whiskey drunk is like.
Yeah.
You're sloshing around.
so for me, I'm a whiskey drinker, not a beer drinker. I'd shy away from beer and don't drink a lot of it. Most of the time, I'm going to drink whiskey. And so I've learned to manage my whiskey drunk. I got a pretty good comprehension when it comes to whiskey about the time that I'm going to start losing memories.
Sloshing around?
Sloshing around. Yeah, and then about the time that I'm going to black out. Like, I got a pretty good radar on it going into it. Because I don't drink beer, the last time I drank too much beer, it was like surprise blackout and not pass out blackout.
That's difficult. You gotta be committed to get that kind of drunk on beer.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for me to get drunk on beers means we're taking shotguns or there's an apparatus involved.
There's a lot of fluid consumption
Or,
involved
you
in
know,
that.
some really good games can keep it entertaining and keep it flowing and make you feel like you have to, so you force down the shots of beer, you know?
You're playing King's Cup or quarters.
King's Cup or quarters or something like that. Beer pong even. Like, you can get sloshed that way. But for me, like, just to go, like, have dinner and start having some beers, it's pretty hard. Unless I'm slamming the big beers at Pluckers because they're spicy food. Like, it doesn't really go down that well.
Nothing
These are a few
cures
of my favorite things.
Nothing cures spicy food better than beer. It's a fucking scientific fact, physics and shit. Check it out. Milk does not fix it.
No.
Water
it
doesn't fix it.
No.
Well, dude, you eat
Beer
a bunch
will
of
fix
spicy
it.
wings and then drink milk, you got a fucking chicken milk stink bomb growing in your stomach.
That's
fact.
science, bro.
It's just going to give you some gas, man.
Well, I think on that note, we're gonna take another shot and fade this thing out.
Cheers, boys.
All right, here, shots. Let's go. And that bottle's almost empty. We'll kill it. We'll kill it. Give it a few.
Yeah. After hours.
That's sweet.
So even if you're drinking Southern Discomfort, be sure to abide by rule number 1. Don't be a pussy. And while you're at it, abide by rule number 2. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can listen on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, YouTube, and your favorite podcasting apps. We got new episodes every Monday, and we'll see you next week.